The Galaxy Council chamber fell silent as General Akeem strode through the crystalline doors, her boots echoing against the polished floors of the ancient tribunal. Behind her, Captain Cannot followed, his hand resting on the plasma pistol at his hip, a gesture that made the assembled alien dignitaries shift uncomfortably in their hovering seats. The Council had summoned humanity to answer for what they called disproportionate military response. Akeem's jaw tightened as she approached the raised platform where 7 species sat in judgment, their forms ranging from the gaseous veil to the insectoid Krythax. "General Akeem of the Terran Defense Force," announced the Veil Ambassador, its voice reverberating through translation implants. "You stand accused of violating the Galactic Warfare Accords, specifically Article 12, Proportional Engagement." Akeem said nothing. She simply placed a data chip on the marble podium before her. "The Zelnari raiding party that attacked Proxima colony consisted of 47 ships," she began, her voice level and cold. 47 ships against a civilian mining station. No military presence. No strategic value. Just families. 3,216 families. The Krythax delegate clicked its mandibles dismissively. "The Zelnari claimed salvage rights under—" "They claimed nothing," Kanat interrupted, stepping forward. His dark eyes scanned the Council. They sent no declaration, no warning. They simply appeared in orbit and began bombardment. "My sister was among the colonists. She was 8 years old." A murmur rippled through the chamber. The gaseous veil shifted uncomfortably in its containment field. "Captain, please," the reptilian Sorthak mediator hissed. "Emotional appeals do not change galactic law." The Zelnari paid the standard recompense fine. The matter was settled. Settled? Akeem's voice cut through the chamber like a blade. "You call 14 million credits settled for 3,000 lives? That's less than 5,000 credits per human killed. The cost of a standard cargo hauler." She activated the data chip. Holographic images filled the chamber, surveillance footage from Proxima colony. The delegates watched as Zelnari warships rained fire upon residential domes, as escape pods were targeted and destroyed, as children ran through burning corridors. "The Galactic Warfare Accords," Akeem continued, "state that appropriate force may be used in response to unprovoked aggression. The Zelnari considered humans weak because we'd only been in galactic society for 40 years. They thought we would accept your fine and move on, like the Palathi did, like the Warren did." The Palathi delegate, a floating jellyfish-like creature, dimmed its bioluminescence in what might have been shame. "General," the Veil Ambassador said carefully, "you destroyed the entire Zelnari expeditionary fleet, 112 vessels. You then pursued their retreat to their forward operating base and eliminated that as well. Over 5,000 Zelnari died." "Yes," Akeem said simply. "This is precisely what we mean by disproportionate. You attacked our home." Akeem's words dropped like stones into still water. The chamber froze. "Excuse me?" the Sorthak mediator asked. Kanat stepped beside his general, his posture rigid. "The Council doesn't understand what that phrase means to humans." "Not really. You've all been spacefaring for millennia. You have colony worlds, trade outposts, resource extraction sites. But Earth? Earth is where we came from. Every human traces their ancestry to one world. One home." "All species have homeworlds," the Krythax delegate chittered. "No," Akeem corrected. "You have origin worlds, worlds you've outgrown, moved beyond. Most of your species haven't set foot on them in generations. But humans, we still call Earth home even when we're born in space. Every colony we establish is called a new home. Do you understand? When the Zelnari attacked Proxima, they didn't just attack a mining station, they attacked someone's home." She advanced toward the Council platform and several delegates actually recoiled. In human culture, there is no greater violation than invading someone's home. No greater threat than endangering someone's family in their home. And you, she gestured to the assembled Council, you reduced that violation to a line item in a budget report. The Veil Ambassador's form roiled. "The law must apply equally, and then apply it equally," Kenneth interjected. "When the Krythax destroyed the Palathi colony ship, how many Palathi died?" The Palathi delegate pulsed once. 743. "And the Krythax paid?" 12 million credits, the Krythax admitted. "When the Sorthak mining vessels accidentally poisoned the Warren water world, killing how many?" The Sorthak mediator's scales rippled.
411.
We paid 20 million credits in remediation. You attacked a cargo ship, a colony vessel, an uninhabited world, Akeem said quietly. The Zelnari attacked a home. They killed families. They targeted children fleeing in escape pods, and you expected us to accept 5,000 credits per life and move on. Silence. General Akeem, the Vale ambassador said slowly, are you suggesting that humanity will not abide by galactic warfare accords? I'm suggesting, Akeem replied, meeting the ambassador's gaze, that humanity has a different understanding of proportional response. You want to know what's proportional? We lost 3,000 people. They lost 5,000. By our mathematics, we showed restraint. You pursued them to their base, their forward operating base, when Kanat corrected, not their homeworld. We could have. Believe me, there were voices calling for it. But we chose not to. That's our proportional response. You attack our home. We destroy your military capacity to do it again. You want to call that excessive? Fine. But understand this. It will happen every single time. The council chamber erupted in argument. Some delegates demanded humanity be expelled from galactic society. Others called for economic sanctions. But Akeem noticed that several, the Palathi, the Warren, even some of the smaller species, remained silent, their expressions thoughtful. The Vale ambassador finally called for order. This council will deliberate. You are dismissed, General. As Akeem and Kanat turned to leave, the Palathi delegate's voice rang out, translated through their implants. General, what you said about homes, does that apply to all homes, or just human ones? Akeem paused, glancing back. Captain Kanat's sister was human, but 3 of the families killed at Proxima were Palathi who'd emigrated to our colony. We don't distinguish. If you make a home with us, it's our home too, and we protect our homes. The Palathi delegate pulsed brightly, the equivalent of a human smile. As they exited the council chambers, Kanat spoke quietly. Do you think they understood? Akeem's expression softened slightly. Some did. The rest will learn. The galaxy has lived by bureaucracy and fines for so long, they've forgotten what it means to have something worth fighting for. They'll remember now. Because we reminded them? No, Akeem said. Because we showed them what happens when you make humans remember. Behind them, the council continued its deliberations, but the paradigm had shifted. Humanity had drawn a line in the stars, written not in law or treaty but in the ancient primal language every species understood. You attacked our home, and we will never let you forget it.